guys, welcome back. As you can see, I am busy in the garden, so I just bought them a bonfire and some wooden seating and a grill because we are celebrating Independence Day in The Sims. I even have an American flag. Do not ask me how long I had to search CC to find this flag. So what they have to do for Independence Day is admire an object, which is the flag, grill, and they have to actually light fireworks, but I'm gonna ignore that for the time being because fireworks weren't really a thing in the 1890s. Okay, so let's jump into this. This is exactly where we left off. In the previous episode, we have our twin baby girls that are still here in their cribs. We have our cow and sheep. We have our garden. I just added a patchy here next to our beautiful little cow plant. And then I just built this area because I want them to invite some friends. But it's 7 p.m., so I don't want them to wait too long. So I'm going to have Margaret phone. Where is it? Plan social event. Can I come over? Okay, plan social event. Sorry, I know she sent out the invitations weeks before. Okay, so we're gonna just do. No, it's not any of these. Maybe a dinner party. Pool party, date, barbecue. Barbecue, that could work. Barbecue. Okay, that's a custom event, so let's hope it works. So I need to select guests. So guests for the barbecue will be, I want to invite the new people around town, which is Tiberio and Maria and their 2 daughters. So they actually also have twin girls. So Tiberio is a new businessman who moved into town with his strange looking mustache. Then let's invite some of the friends. Sorry, the whole neighborhood has popped up here. So I'm just going to invite Alexandra. So between the last episode and this episode, I did go and check the ages of the Davis family, and William aged up and unfortunately died of overexertion. So Alexandra is now a single lady. I'll invite all of her younger children. I won't invite the 2 older boys. I don't feel like they'll want to attend. We have to probably invite Anna first. Let me just find Anna. I want Anna to come because we can invite Edward, who Rose met at school. Or is it Joseph? I don't know. I just invite all of them. Helen, of course, and Charles, because Helen is Margaret's best friend, and their daughter, Kaylin. And then maybe we should invite the new Walden family. Although I'm not sure they would want to attend, but let's try. The Waldens, Jake is the new doctor in town who took over the post when Alexandra's husband unfortunately passed away. So I'll invite Jake, Edward, Ileana, and Winry. Oh, you see, that's the problem. I'm running out of guests. I definitely want these people to come. Let's invite a friend, someone that they know. Let's see who else is on here. I'm not a fan of the McGregors, honestly. I guess I could invite Dolce. These are the other new group that I added. Dahlia, who I think is a beautiful sim, her husband Max, and their son Daniel and Gabriel. But now I can't invite Gabriel, which feels... Who can be uninvited to the Independence Day party? Maybe we should uninvite these people. I know, I wanted the opportunity to get to know them, but I just don't feel like they would want to come. They live in this very fancy mansion. The Parrs are more down to earth. Max is the new marshal, or marshal in training, but I do feel like they're more in our social standing than Tiberio and Maria would be. So maybe I should just stop here, because I feel like my game is already going to cringe at running. Oh, no, I can't invite all of them. But yeah, my game is going to suffer when I invite all these people to this lot. So maybe it's a sign. I want to invite William and his wife as well. I'm just not going to invite their children, to be perfectly honest. I think that's how we're going to have to play it. We'll just say that their children were busy. I don't know what they were doing, but they couldn't attend. And the hosts, of course, will be Rose, Joseph, and Margaret. You can, I guess, add Helen and Hazel, but I don't see them doing a lot of entertaining. So I think that's it. Okay, invite all of the required roles to continue. But I did do the guests. Excuse me while I quickly, off camera, select them again. Okay, so I've managed. And then we select the place, which will be our residence. Okay, so the Independence Day barbecue has started. It can't be a goal-directed event because, unfortunately, you can't start goal-directed while you are also having a holiday. But I guess the gist is barbecue. So I'm gonna have him start on making some hamburgers. Where is our little girl? She's around here. Let's have her also be a gracious host and come here and talk to Edward. So they can talk about school. I think Edward is the one she met. Edward or Joseph, I can't remember which. But the point is, Edward can be a friend to her. So let's have her talk to Edward and maybe share some wisdom with him. Okay, so you can tell the Davis children are unbelievably sad because of their father passing away. So unfortunately, they're going to be on the sadder side. Okay, one is taking her diary. I don't know what he intends to do with that. The other one is cheering himself up in the mirror. Maybe not the best idea to invite them to a party, but I felt bad leaving them out. So he is bonding with Rose. Let's have Margaret just spend some time with Alexandra, discuss her sad mood. You can tell she is very saddened by the fact that she just lost her husband. So let's console her, and we'll we'll try to cheer her up. Express our admiration for how well she's handling the loss of her husband. Some people are bonding with our farm animals. And okay, where did you... Okay, he put the hamburgers in there. Very strange choice. So you can call to meal at least the first few people. So I think it's 8 servings. So we'll call to meal. Let me just see. Margaret can eat. Rose can eat as well. So let's call to meal and eat. Rose, Margaret, and then we'll do Alexandra, Charles, Christopher, Darian, and where's the other? Okay, he's not on here. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there is apparently not an 8th serving. It's fine. So he'll call the group to the meal. Okay, so the babies are very upset. So I don't want him to eat. No, no, not you. So cuddle. What's going on now? Just cuddle the kids. Why don't you? Oh, someone's coming in. So Dahlia is apparently spending time with our daughter, and now Helen as well. That's the only reason I hate inviting people. Because they always do this. Let's have him start the fire when these ladies move from our children. Can have their mom come in and give them a breastfeed. Edward! What are you doing? No. No, that's not acceptable. Okay, so Edward proving that he is a mess by wrecking our floor. Okay, fantastic. But let's just goof around. They're kids. She doesn't realize what Edward did is unacceptable. She's really trying to cheer up her friend. Shame. Poor thing. And Dad has started a nice bonfire. Let's change the color to green. I feel like that's an Independence Day color. Let's have some catch up with our friend William here. And I'm gonna have him grill some more food because I definitely invited too many people. It's still very, very hot out, so I'm gonna have Rose fill that bucket with some water balloons. Maybe the kids can spend some time with the water balloons. Oh! Goodness. So, Alexandra apparently has decided to shock us. Okay. Speaking of, let us just do the appreciate of the flag before I forget. Okay, so they're certainly having some fun. It really does look like a good day. So let's have you have a water balloon fight with Edward. I feel like Edward is the one kid that she knows well, so he'll be the one she gravitates towards. But the other kids are also here, little Darian, little baby Kaylin. She's the rainbow baby of Helen and William here, after they also suffered a miscarriage. Okay, so Mom's finally getting some chance to tend to her children who are angry. Sorry, just put the flag back. I think the party's going well. Dad made more food. Did he make it though? Did you make the baked potato like I asked? Oh, resume baked potato. Is it because of the water balloon fight that you're scared of getting hit by a balloon? These two seem to be having fun. It's really hot out. It's actually a heat wave, so they really seem to be enjoying the water balloon fight. It's not like I can have you barbecue, so I don't know how I'm going to fulfill any of the traditions for her except admiring the flag. So let's just have her admire this flag quickly. Alright, Mom's still in there with the little kids. Dad has finished the baked potato, so he'll also call to meal. He'll call the bottom people who didn't get from first. Wow, but nobody actually got hamburger. Never mind. I don't feel so bad. But he's gonna grab a burger because nobody else seems to want them. And then I'm gonna have her just check. Yes. I hope she could. So she's gonna make grilled fruit kind of like as a dessert option. She has a higher cooking skill than he does, so she actually has the ability to grill fruit as well. And then she can get the barbecue ticked off. So she just spent some time admiring the flag. Let's have her grab a burger there. Just see little kids running around here. It's actually quite cute. I am enjoying the party vibes. Let's actually... Oh no, the fire's dying out. Dad, fix it. Add fuel. Before we lose our bonfire. And apparently my Sims have now pulled an all-nighter. I did not actually intend that to happen. Especially saying as it is now actually the morning before school, technically. But Rose is still not that tired, so I'm gonna have her just at least introduce herself to some of the other kids. She can't just spend time with the one she knows. Mommy is fixing up the grilled fruit. Let's hope she does not get attacked by bees. Alright, so Dad, apparently someone had clogged the toilet. Fantastic. So he's just going to give that a clean. Not exactly a party activity, but when you have guests, you need to put your better foot forward. So, a next dish has been made. The grilled fruit, which looks delicious, actually. If I had to choose between the three, I would actually take some grilled fruit. So there is enough food. I do hope that everybody has gotten themselves some food. Don't know, but let's see. I'm gonna have him call to meal again, just because, and then make sure he doesn't take any, just 'cause I don't know if all of the guests have actually eaten, and that's the first rule of a party: don't let your guests starve. So, let's see. Okay. I think he's having a bit of a zone out there. Oh goodness. So they're all adding to the paint splatters here, but I don't want him to eat another burger. He's full. It's for the guests. Stop eating. Okay, so even Rose is getting to know some of the other kids. She can actually have a chat with Christopher there, getting to know Lady Alexandra. But unfortunately, Independence Day has ended before the party ended. Independence Day was successful for Joseph. It's just over for Rose, unfortunately, and I think Mom was successful as well. I kind of hope the party winds down as well, because my game is running very slowly. There are a lot of people in my house. There are paint splatters on my floor. My dog is drinking from the toilet and blocking my son from using it to pee. And I think it's time for Rose to go to bed, seeing as she has to go to school in 3 hours. Max, bad boy. Don't drink from the toilet bowl. How many times do we have to tell you this? And finally, Max has learned not to drink from the toilet bowl. I think he just knows this, but he knows it now. I'm gonna just add the barbecue, honestly. It was fun. Thanks guys for attending, but it's over now, please leave. So it's almost their birthdays, guys, so I feel like when Rose returns from school, then maybe we can have a little birthday gathering for our girls. I'm gonna have Dad do some parenting here because honestly, the house is a mess. Mom is exhausted. Oh, and this dog is still wrecking. No, it is not necessary to eat trash. They're literally eating trash. Dad's gonna jump in here and clean some diapers. I honestly feel like, I know it wasn't really something that men in the 1890s did, but when you have twins, you have to step the hell up. Because poor Margaret is only one person and she cannot care for 2 babies at the same time. Okay, so he's finally reaching parenting level 2. They have a 8-year-old child and he's only parenting level 2. That's just, that says it all. Really, it does. Finally, the babies are quiet. I'm gonna send him to bed as well. Everybody looks exhausted. Rose's energy is terrible and she has school in 2 hours. It's just going great after Independence Day. I don't know why Mom keeps waking up, but while she is up, I'm just gonna have her fill all pet bowls. I'm not 100% sure went last max 8, to be honest, because there were too many other people that I had to feed. So let's just make sure some of this gets cleaned up, because it's honestly a mess. And then, great timing, because they're awake, and I think it's time for a feeding, and because formula did not exist, she is their only option. Breast milk is best. Okay, so Rosie's still asleep. I'm gonna keep her in bed until the last minute. She's not gonna have any homework done for the day, but that's unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. Alright, so yeah, the other baby's woken up as well, so clearly it was feeding time. So Dad's energy looks better, so even though he's probably very tired, he's had a long day, well, long night / morning, but still, doesn't mean the farm doesn't need to be taken care of. So he is up and about, and he's taking care of his bees. He probably has to farm. Yes, indeed. And Mom is just feeding the twins there. Oop. And now Rose is almost late for school. Luckily, I noticed. I'm just gonna send her off. She still has a C. She's not the world's best student. Homework not done. Probably spending most of the time at school just with friends. But let's just have her work normally today. I don't think she has to work hard. It's Friday, but let's have her not make friends all day, because that does not seem to improve her work performance at all. Okay, what else can Dad do? Dad can still supercell, give some water here. These plants look a little sad to me. And I must say the firm is making some really good money at the moment, like proper good money, which is fantastic. So I'm gonna have him just fertilize the cow plant. It's taking longer than I expected to become a large cow plant. So Mom again is awakened by the sound of a screaming baby. I wanted to say I can't wait for them to be toddlers, because maybe they'll be easier to manage, but let's not kid ourselves. They're not easier to manage as toddlers. Okay, so the house is still a bit of a wreck. And the poor dog looks terrible, so let's just have Mom give him a bath. Purely because I want to sleep over at my place. No, that's just weird. No, I don't want to have a sleepover with you, Anna. If they were inviting the kids, then that would make more sense to me. Maybe we should do that, actually. That's actually a cute idea. So maybe I'll have Rose have her not Rose. I'll have the twins have their birthday, and then I'll have Rose maybe invite Edward over for a sleepover. Seeing as Edward's mom suggested a sleepover, I'm gonna pretend that was aimed at the children and not the adults. That's why sometimes mods can be so strange. Like, why would adults hold a sleepover? Unless it involved a lot of liquor. Okay, so Dad can actually spend some time. I actually want to see, I downloaded a mod to make more items craftable. So he can actually craft furniture now. So he can craft any of these items, which I think is amazing. So I'm actually going to have him craft an easel for when Rose becomes a teenager. Because she picked the creative aspiration, maybe she'll wanna be creative later on in life as well. Mom is still trying to sort out the state in which the party left their house. Shame. Joseph is helping. Let's admit that. And actually, I'm gonna have Joseph take this wreck of a dog on a jog, because he's running around. He's just being insane. So let's just, sorry, I downloaded a walking mod as well. Let's just go for a jog. It'll be good for Joseph's health, and it'll be good to use up some of the energy that Max clearly has, because he is just a bowl of energy. Go, just go. Take him out of Margaret's sight. She has 2 screaming babies. She has a dirty home. She has laundry that's piling up. She does not have time for this wreck of a dog. Speaking of laundry, those are finally dry. Shame, Margaret is exhausted, so I'm gonna actually send her to bed. Otherwise, she won't be in any mood to celebrate the twins' birthday when Rose gets home, so let's just have her take a quick nap. No, Helen. Okay, so Joseph's apparently burning to death while he's on his jog, which is not great. I'm gonna have her go and lecture the sheep, sorry. Just ignore that, but I'm tired of the sheep waking them up. She's gonna try go back to sleep. I hope he doesn't burn to death before he gets home. Maybe I'll go here, please. Come home before you die. He's good friends with Max now, which is cute. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. So this is, okay. Okay. This is not something I planned. But I'm gonna run with it. So this is happening. Joseph is dying. Joseph is dying because of the excessive heat. So he's basically having heat stroke. For the sake of the game, I'm gonna say he's having an actual stroke. So, guys, we're losing Joseph. It's just too hot and he's died. I've never lost a sim due to heat stroke. I can't believe it, you guys. Joseph is dead. I'm in complete shock. I'm sorry. If I sound... It's because I don't know what to do right now. I don't want to cheat and bring him back to life, but I feel like I've lost Joseph. We've only had 3 children. We don't have a baby boy. And Joseph is leaving us. Poor Max is watching the Grim Reaper take Joseph from us. And I seriously have no idea what to do. Grim is taking his sweet-ass time as well. I'm in complete and utter shock, you guys. Okay, so Joseph has been raped. And now everybody in my family is extremely sad. Max is traipsing his way home. Rose is extremely sad from losing a parent. I'm gonna have her just come over here and grab his urn. Margaret hasn't even realized she's still asleep. Margaret does not have time to hang out with you right now, Helen. So that just happened. So this is an unexpected turn in the story that I was not expecting. Like, I know some things seem scripted and some things are, but this was completely unscripted. And Margaret is so sad. She's a widow. She's lost the love of her life. Rose, Hazel, and Helen have lost their father. And just looking at this garden is making me sad. I can't believe we've lost Joseph, you guys. I sent him to go running with Max, and I killed him. I can't believe it. So I've killed Joseph. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I'm completely in shock. I think I need to just take a moment. I'm gonna pause the recording and just take a moment to think. So I've decided that for the sake of realism, we're gonna say he died of consumption. So for those of you who do not know what consumption is, it's an old school word for tuberculosis, which was very prominent in the 1890s, and it killed young and old alike, and I think that is what happened here. And it's a sad day in the Marsden household. I don't think anything could have prepared poor Margaret or Rose for losing Joseph so early, but that's unfortunately what has happened. It doesn't mean that life shouldn't go on. Unfortunately, it is still time for the age up, so I'm gonna age up the twins. Okay, so Hazel is aged up, and she is independent. And Joseph has sent Hazel a gift from beyond the grave. That's just weird. I hate that in The Sims. Like, please. The whole ghost function, actually, I'm just like, they're gone. I don't really believe in ghosts. But okay. Is Rose back yet? I don't want Rose outside. It's too hot apparently to be outside. Just go to your room. Guys, I'm still traumatized. I'm really traumatized. Okay, so poor Hazel is obviously distraught from losing her parent. She's just standing here waiting for her twin to age up. So I'm just having Margaret feed poor Helen. Let's just age Helen up and get it over with. Age up. No, we can't go to any festivals. It's not the rule. Okay, Helen is also independent. That happened completely randomly, but it suits me because I do feel like their mom will be slightly distracted by the fact that she had just lost her husband and she's left to care for her 3 daughters, all under the age of 10, alone. So I'm just gonna have her grab some food, and in the meantime, I guess we are going to jump into Cass and see what these 2 little ladies look like. So let's modify them in Cass. Guys, I'm still like, you can tell from my voice that this was not planned. I intended to have Joseph around for, I wanted him to die of old age, and now we've lost him at a very young age, but I have to see where the game takes me, I guess. So let's just look at these 2 lovely young ladies and dress them up. It'll hopefully help with everybody's spirit as well. So little Hazel is delightfully chubby, like proper chubby. I mean, look at that belly. I'm just gonna give her this little dress. Let's have a look at her hair. She actually also came over with a curly hair. So let's see, maybe we can give her like a slight curl to her hair. I've always loved this hair, and the curls are nice, so maybe this can be something that Hazel has. Hazel has like thick brown curly hair. Give her some lashes and maybe some red little cheeks. Okay, so she's officially adorable. Let's do some of the other outfits here. Sorry, Cece here does that. Which shade? I think it's this shade. I gave her these pajamas because I thought it looked like maybe Margaret had knitted it by hand. And I'll give her twin a similar set, maybe just in a different color. So she gets the purple one. Then party. I don't feel like they'll be having a lot of parties as toddlers because their mom won't be in the party mood for a few years, but let's just have a cute outfit in case. I do want the shoesies to match, so let's just get her some white shoes, maybe with some blue socks. Yes. And then I don't really see them spending much time in the swimming pool, but let's just give them a swimwear outfit. Hot weather, that could actually work. I don't know if it's really in fitting with the style. Maybe let's do something like this. Just some little shoes, and then for winter wear, I actually love this, and I love the little All-Stars, but I guess All-Stars won't be in keeping with the time, so let's just give her some boots and just change her hair. Okay, so this is little Hazel, our curly-haired queen. And then let's have a look at her sister. So her sister, I'm trying to figure out, I do not think these two are identical. It's difficult to see. They have the same eye color, definitely. You know, the shape of the face, they might actually be identical. You can see even Helen has curlier hair, but just a lot shorter. So maybe I'll go for, if I can find it, a short but still curly option. But finding curly hair is difficult. Finding curly hair for toddlers, basically impossible. So let's just have a look here through my CC pile. I get the idea we're not going to find anything. You know what? This might actually work. I don't know if you guys are gonna like it though. The texture's a bit strange. Let me just see if I put it in the right color, if it looks a bit... It doesn't really look... You know what? This could work. It does look a bit like a bale of hay on her head, but I want it to be shorter than her sister's, but I still want her to have curly hair because that's what she aged up with. I know we didn't do that with Rose, but I'm kind of glad because now the twins both have curly hair, and it would have been really hard to keep up curly hairstyles for the entire family. But now the problem is the shade, because if they're identical, they should have identical hair shades. But I can't find the brown that is identical to the one that her sister has, because this is almost like black. I know that's black, but that basically looks black. Let's use this one, I guess. I'm not sure about her, I'm not sure about the hair, I'm not sure about anything at the moment. Forgive me. I'm still a little bit lost for words. So let's see what dresses we can stick her in. So let's see, I gave her maybe the stripy version. So they have like matching bedclothes. I don't want to dress them the same. I hate the idea that twins cannot be individuals. Just because they're twins does not mean they have to have exactly the same outfits. They don't have the same personality. They're not the same person. So I'm dressing them individually, trying to forget what I gave the other one. So I think this is going to be her party wear. See what she can have for the beach. That's adorable. Although I don't know if unicorns are really a thing. Let's give her we'll give them matching swimwear because I think that's cute. For the hot weather, you know, now I'm doing exactly what I said I hated. But I'm just going to give her this because I do think this dress is quite cute. I'll keep her barefoot. I'll say she's a little bit more of a tomboy, although her mom certainly doesn't dress her like one. And she'll maybe have the red one because I really like the red. It's like the red accent boots. Okay, so this is little Helen with her intense mop of curls, and little Hazel with her longer but also very curly haircut. And our suddenly small looking family without our dad. So guys, I think I'm gonna leave it here, mainly because I need some time to regroup and mourn the loss of Joseph. And then I'll see you guys in another episode. Thank you so much for watching though, and I hope the continuity of sad episode after sad episode won't upset you. This was not planned on my part, and I do hope you guys can forgive me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.